the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Como le voy a pifiar así a la canción, estamos a puntito de arrancar. I should be talking English actually. My bad, here we're starting. Sorry, we're supposed to be casting a match here in Spanish, like now too, but some shit happened and I'm speaking English right now. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, here we have Vanguarda versus Cobras Fumantes. We have two Garys on each side. Many people here play on the south. We see a whole squad going north here of Hospice. Let me do that because I forget. And that's Vanguarda, by the way, my bad. And this is going to be Cobras Fumantes. If I'm not mistaken, Vanguarda right now is as ally, so give me a second, make confirm. Yes, I said it properly, just making sure here. And here we have the first infantry coming into Hospice right now with hard point here from Vanguarda. Very nice, predictable, dare to say. It's a very common position for people to be in. It's right somewhere around here. So yes, those are very good rockets. Unfortunately, no kills, no one is there of Vanguarda right now. And the point starts going in favor of Cobras Fumantes right now on this 18 versus 18 Hospice. And we can see the north being completely controlled here by Vanguarda right now. I'm still believing I'm on Cobras Fumantes side, my bad. Give me a second to adjust, you know, because as I told you, I was supposed to cast another thing and did all this quickly, you know. But yeah, I should be, well, with all this being quick, I forgot to press record, so I'm just gonna stream then download the video and re-upload it to YouTube for sure. But yes, this is the scenario right now. We see perfect, because Hospicio is infiltrating here quite good actually. Pura getting a shot on Casta, not Casta, the guy that was next to Casta. Casta keeps going. I don't know if Frost is gonna turn and see him. No, Casta's going straight to Tura. Hi, Tura. Casta is waiting for you. There goes. Ooh, headshot. We're going to see Skyline behind the Hospicio holding its position, being stealth. South section, it's we could say that this southeast has been practically compromised for Cobras Fumantes. Right now we see the Hospice, Charlie Hospice is still here, is hot, and I believe Casta is seeing it right now. It's quite close. There goes Hospice burn. Oh, Charlie spawns in the oh, that's so unfortunate here. Tura dies as he spawns, gets the kill on Casta, but Skyline manages to get him, unable to place the OP again. South group here, the 6 people in the south playing for Cobras Fumantes is going to be spawning once again from the Gary, except Hospicio, who's here. No, he's marked, his position has been slightly compromised. See him holding position there. Maybe Skyline is about to indeed Skyline climbing some walls here. Great awareness. Gets rid of Hospicio. Hospicio forced to spawn at the Gary back there too. There it is. So points starting to go in favor of Vanguarda there. We see once again going in favor of Cobras Fumantes. See Vanguarda completely overrunning here Cobras Fumantes on the north, where the OPs are placed, the remaining OPs for Cobras Fumantes. As of now, Easy and Baker. South, as I was mentioning, completely overrun by Vanguarda. The OPs for Vanguarda are going to be the one here of Able, controlling the north, Dog here controlling the center, and the south here, Baker, which we were speaking about, of Hospicio. And there we have Seb, who just cleaned this house completely by himself. So I believe, yeah, 2 people inside the hardpoint for Vanguarda 1 here. We're going to be seeing Toddy inside the hardpoint for Cobras Fumantes. And I believe it's the soft cap pressure to the 4 quadrants here. Let me just 1 second to confirm. Yeah, I have it muted. So yeah, Vanguarda, it seems, is going to be able to take care of Hospice quite soon. We are 5 minutes and 20 seconds into this match. Ooh, good kill by, I believe it was Nice KMD with the rocket. Wasn't a triple, but at least he got one, someone. There we see the spawn wave, Terriaga there getting killed. GT getting shot by Cis and Kaliel. Owens dies. There goes the point. Kaliel dies just as the point is taken. No more OPs for Cobras Fumantes right now. We see only 2 infantry for Cobras Fumantes in the 4 quadrants of Hospice. Vanguarda is going full in. There goes the Charlie OP. People are waiting to spawn the 45 seconds of the Garrys for sure. There we see the whole team, I believe it was, doing the spawn wave in the north. Few of them getting shot as they leave. Many of them actually. We see Nice KMD there and Sbirian already aiming. We could say the same about Trux and Victorious. Maybe Sarto back there. And 22 for sure is on a 3 or a health row, something like that. Yep, he's got a fair resolution on that Gary. Or almost, at least. There is the Gary mark, so they know exactly where to shoot. Charlie OP is still alive. Here comes Brooks. Gets the officer Tura here. OP is still there. Trux dies. OP is going to prevail a little longer for Charlie here. We are 7 minutes and 30 seconds into the match already. And this is the situation right now. We see both Garys being marked by Baker here. By Skyline. Very accurate. Well, remember that this one is completely exposed. Completely exposed. Easy to mark. But yeah, this is how 18 versus 18s are, you know? It's hard to leave. Once again, you are pinned back to your Gary, right? It's just the stupid amount of smoke you gotta use. And the stupid amount of times you are going to die, you know? Trying to throw that smoke and then running to that smoke and then throwing another smoke to keep being able to push, right? And, well, the only thing favorable in that case will be that Vanguarda is forced to stay back because they can't cross, you know, to the red zone right now. So, be careful because Skyline here, crossing to these hedgerows here, got it. This is dog shooting practically to whoever spawns here on the south for Cobras Fumantes, right? To be honest, don't ask me what to command right now because this is one or of two, you know. This situation is always one of two. This ends like this or they manage to get out. But by seeing the position that Vanguarda is holding right now, the whole team, right? The whole line of the team. The houses they're using. the fences. You know, this rock thing here, I forgot the name. These walls. There goes. These short walls, you know, it's gonna make it very complicated for Cobras Fumantes right now to get out of this gallery, actually. And well, once again, that gallery is completely exposed, so that's out there to see it's even more useless than this one right now here. And then is the stupid amount of smoke that it's going to be needed to use. We are seeing it being unused, right? But the thing is, I don't know, Vanguarda is still getting many kills, even though that the smoke is being thrown. Ooh, that was a lot of awareness, all there to say, by Spirit. And this is the situation right now. We see Cobras Fumantes being able to push a little bit. But yeah, once again, we see nice KMD here and Espira holding that position precisely. See Terriaga and Bad Fallen here advancing a little bit. Sí, está. Todo pelota. Estás muteado, eso sí, por si acaso.
Eso.
Ooh, Terriaga gets nice KMD kill right there. Victorious trying to get a rocket kill there on Terriaga, misses, shoots short. Great job here by Terriaga, and Patov is here getting rid of, I forgot the name of the officer, but getting some space, some room for Cobras Fumantes to breathe. Here we see Chora doing a run here in the open. Shenlong might be waiting him quite soon here, or Bellion soon with the MG. There goes Chora. And practically this is the situation. We see Terriaga holding the house, very well down. Not anymore because he's out of it right now. I believe he's trying to reach Terriaga here. 22, I mean. But yeah, he gets a spawn of 3 people right in front of him as he's looking back. Terriaga ends there. Was a nice try, to be honest. Ooh, I don't know who was it, but great shot there on nice KMD.
El tiempo, ¿verdad? Hasta el minuto 50 primera ronda, ¿verdad?
Claro, arrancamos y20, es hasta y50. We're finishing at minute 0:50:00.
Lo que más fácil decir hasta el minuto 15 y ya.
Puede ser. And we see here Vanguarda once again in control of that house there, right in front of the gallery, basically. This might be the chance for Cobras Fumantes right here. Kaliel's OP. GT getting 2 kills anyway. 3 kills. There comes Sbiran and Sperdo too. 4 kills for GT right now.
Ojo la penta, ojo la penta.
I don't know. Now they know where the OP is, where it's coming from.
Pentakill.
It's on the red area, therefore they shouldn't be able to take it out by foot, but they could throw a grenade.
No. Ay, lo mataron el oficial. Lástima.
OP still here. There goes Terriaga, getting rid of the menace right there of Sbiran. And we see once again Patov is here, getting close to VNGD, who's aware.
Close.
Ooh, what a lovely rocket there by Braga, I believe it was. Gets 22 through the window. Very good shot actually. And this is what we have right now, right? We had a few minutes ago, we had Cobras Fumantes practically hear everyone, right? And now we see people here starting to open a little bit, fighting a little bit more land. So those are some good news as of now. Leo's gonna be facing 2 people at the same time. There goes Perdo, gets him. Ooh, lovely rocket there by Kachu. Nice KMD holding the line for Vanguarda right now, at least this north side. Nice KMD gets a kill through the smoke, and he gets killed through the smoke too by Kachu, right? Just in case, very good rocket, but no, there is no one there to kill yet. And there we are, 17 minutes into the match and 45 seconds. We can see that the Cobras Fumantes practically is not using this South Gary here. It's just when you are playing as Germans, you don't have a good spawn here on the south. It's just completely useless, completely garbage. It's in a very open field. It's quite hard to cover, right? We can see here from the
Cuando puedas, mira el chat.
I will soon. Atovis here infiltrates no longer. But yeah, what I was about to say, right, it's that having to hold this Gary 55 meters away of the line here, it's just very hard to do, you know. You have this hedgehog here, this hedgehog there, and nothing else. So it's always covered. You could do it a little bit here more to the left and use that thing too, but it's just not worth to use. I mean, it's useful at the start, right, when you want to conquer this south section too of Hospice here, but after that it's just pointless, that Gary there, when you're playing as German, right? Check the chat. Looking forward to match. Yes, here we are. Should be seeing the match already. Yes, good. Yes, indeed. Remember, it's just 15 minutes of delay, not 30 like the other matches. Other meaning 49s, 36s. Victorious, it's very advanced here, victorious, and we can see that practically all the effort that Cobras Fumantes made, it's practically has been destroyed, right? We see nice KMD coming all the way here, of course gets killed. It's running straight over the nothing, but see many people over this area here already pushing, right? Remember a few minutes ago, these people here was holding in these houses here, these hedgerows here and all there, but now they're pushing, they're a bit more forward, closer to the Gary. And there is more people coming, trying to take out this OP here. OP is still there. There goes the OP. And that's going to be it for this north, very far north push. Careful here with the spearman being on the block zone. I believe if he spends more than 10 seconds here on the outbound, right, on the outside of the permitted area, he should be killed. But as far as I know, Cobras Fumantes does not have a referee for this match. And here we are, 21 minutes and 35 seconds into this match. 8 minutes, sorry, and 20 more seconds remaining. And it's going to be complicated here. We see Cobras Fumantes playing very far back here on the next point, Vanguarda. And here we see once again Victorious, but gets killed here. At Hospice 2, I believe it was the MG Bellion there. Which is a very nice position to have an MG right there. Let's take a look quite quick. Because it's fairly good. I mean, it's kind of hard to see too, let's be honest. They have to get close to these hedgerows here for you to be able to shoot, and they have to be standing, not on the ground like Gatinho here. You see here Shitty trying to get once again close to these hedgerows. Grenade toss. Ooh, great kill there by a speedrun, I believe it was, through smoke. Still 6 minutes 50 seconds to go, and I mean, I don't want to start it right now, you know, but I'm going to say this is going to be round here for Vanguard already. We saw the progress that Cobras Fumantes made, and then we saw it collapse. They are pinned once again to the Gary, right? And they also fallen back too, right? So this is going to be, in my opinion, right now, right? I mean, Cobras Fumantes had the Vanguard, I mean, has the advantage of the positioning. Meanwhile, Cobras Fumantes has the disadvantage of having to spawn, right? Right there at the moment. And meanwhile, you spawn, you have that small delay, right? Where between you spawning and being able to start to move and all that. And that's enough time for you to get killed, right? And so kind of hard to do that smoke throw, right? And stay alive right after you spawn. But yeah.
Five minutes for me saber.
5 minutes 23 more seconds.
Ya, todo táctico y todo técnico.
David decided to
Un
spawn.
poco más si me dices las milésimas, bro.
Davi
Porque el
decided to
contador no
risk
da
it and
más.
spawn it in the south. Castaway not
A ver, Davi.
aware,
A ver, Davi.
but
Ay, te dieron rey.
Bellion, no, you have two MGs, Echo Roots and Bellion there, so yeah.
O sea, por lo que estoy viendo, como que hay un... o sea,
Uy.
úpale, cierta gente que está dejando como punto defensivo al punto, por así decirlo, para que no les caiga por sorpresa estos últimos minutos de la primera ronda.
I mean, remember that these are the first wall runs you are allowed to play. You are not allowed, as the
Yes.
blue team, in this case, Vanguarda, to cross to the red side, you know, because here are the Garys and it's outside of the boundaries. The only team that can use this space is Cobras Fumantes, the team on this side of the map right now. And the same happens to Vanguard. I mean, if Vanguard has been pushed to their Garys too, this is the limit here that Cobras Fumantes should have. They cannot cross here because the Gary is like the only spawn allowed outside of... I mean, not the only, right? But the only one that is not allowed to be removed by the enemy, right? So if you shoot a rocket, as Vanguard, for example, right now, you shoot a rocket from here and you get the Gary, I believe you are getting the match disallowed for you. So it's 1-0 to Cobras Fumantes, or I don't remember if it's match over, the 2 rounds are going for Cobras Fumantes, if that were the case, right? And I have to check the rules and I'm just too lazy to do that. Just too lazy to do that. I'm just the guy that relates, says what's going on, and that's it. So once again we see Terriaga trying to spawn here on the south and do something, but yeah, Bellion and Echo Roots here being the MGs, it's kinda hard, you know. And once again we see this try here to get the OP once again on the very, very far north. But yeah, it's a hardest thing to manage to get again, right? We're under 3 minutes remaining. Remember that in 18s, the time is allowed to continue right after the supposed end time if the point is being contested or if some cap progress ongoing, right? If by the time we finish, the match is over, and if there is no cap progress, and if there is some cap progress starting right 1 second before the match is this first round is supposed to end, the match has to continue until the problem, the situation, the contested point is captured or defended. Victorious in chat indicating to kill with a knife or a shovel. Shovel for the Cobras Fumantes who are playing the Germans, and knives for the Vanguarda that is playing as allies. And there we are. 1 minute more to finish this first round. And as I don't know what else to tell, to be honest. We were seeing what we've been seeing practically the past 10 minutes. Cobras Fumantes pinned to their Garys, and in fact playing further back, right? Remember, we have Sev and Perdo down left there. supposed to be the opposite.
What?
Supposed to be Vanguarda
What
knifing the Cobras Fumantes, guys. Great job there by Batovis, getting a shovel
Yes.
kill.
Okay.
Completely unaware. And there we are, 10 minutes past the 50. And that's going to be it for right now. And that's the first round going for Cobras Fumantes. And yeah, we should be starting again in 5 more minutes, I believe. So yeah, I'm going to be swapping here. And I'll be changing a few things for the next round there. And be right back. 11 more seconds. I'm going to be swapping already the transmission. I don't want to do the same mistake I did last night, casting running. And this is going to be the guard replacement. It's going to be quite the same, practically. We see the players starting to move, roll, brawl. We're going to be having Cobras Fumantes on the east side this time, playing as allies, and the Vanguarda guys playing on the west side as Germans. By the way, the songs that we should heard on in the meantime were requested by the person that is with me, which he just left. I believe I forgot what he was going to do, but I just did the Control-C, Control-V there on the Google. It was forgot the Spotify link, so too small the name of the songs. I was laughing a little bit. But there we see the point going in favor of Vanguarda once again, this time since the start. Contested. And there goes Khalil, the officer who did place the OP far back actually, but good enough at least to hold in case he died like he did. Very smart move out there to say. We see careful because Bellion is infiltrating actually. He's right behind here, Bad Pollen, but Bad Pollen is better reflexes there by Fan Kingdom Meo, gets a kill. So we see Bellion and Fallen both infiltrating on each side actually. Baker P is about to go down. Doesn't seem to be the case. Skyline dies, perishes there, as literally 5 people spawns right in front of him. Good save there. And careful because we have a Napalm here who might be... No, he's looking the wrong direction. Bellion wins the 1v1 versus Chora. See Braga spawning in the OP right there. It's going to be behind this shed. We see it right there in the mid of the screen. Point still going in favor of Vanguarda right now. See the push by Victorious. I believe Chora saw him. No, he did not actually. Great awareness there by Trux. Great kill by Chora, I believe it was, and there goes the point in favor of Vanguarda once again. Don't die, Chora, you have to replace your OP. There goes same here north with Khalil right before he dies south here. It's not gonna be possible to replace the OP here in the south. So right now, Cobras Fumantes is playing with just 2 OPs. And here we have the problem with the OP by Khalil right now. It is going to be camped here by 4 people. So spawning there, but it's going to be hard, complicated situation. There goes the push, so it might be removed soon. There goes the spawn web. There goes Khalil, Spearrun still alive. Davi can save it. No. David seems has no shot. Over speedrun or connection problems seems the case. Khalil loses the north OP and the mid OP is actually gone too. So once again we see Cobras Fumantes playing with, well, it's just one OP. Baker just plays it. We see here Toddy is going to be the only person inside the hard point. No, it's right outside actually. We are seeing practically the whole line of Vanguarda pushing right here on the north. We already see them sitting in this area here named the Pizza Slice, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly. We see them already sitting here. Toddy already died, gaining control of the back of the yard of this mansion here. And on the south, it's a little bit more in favor of Cobras Fumantes, not that south, but here south. We see 4 people here against 2 at max. But still we see 3 more people getting close here by Vanguarda. Oh, I was focusing too much on the left of my screen, not seeing here that Owens and probably a few more guys managed to clean here, recapture this zone here, the Pizza Slice for Cobras Fumantes. Now the question is Kachu going to be able to reach this area before GT save? Doesn't seem to be the case of Kachu going to that area, so it's quite easy for GT and Sev again to regain control of that zone. We see Patovis infiltrating. What you gonna do? Oh, 1 kill and unable to get the second one. Chora here, I believe, got 2 kills. It was a shared job between him and Bad Fallen or Greco. Little bit of water, always hydrate. South area here seems became a stalemate. There's no advance by Cobras Fumantes, but on the center of the map We're going to be seeing actually some progress here by Chora. Great show here. Oh, where is Bellion? This is a very good position. This is a very good position here for the MG. And what we see that just GT is standing here. And I mean, the thing with Hospice is the north, which is quite open, right? We are seeing it. It's just, yes, land, no way to cover yourself, you know. So in this situation, I believe it was, I was saying exactly this in a match I casted. It was a scrim, I believe it was between CTM and 70L, where I was practically saying, you know, you have no cover here and it's just crossfire all the time. Unless we see something interesting now, never mind, happening there. But in this case, it is a little bit more convenient to just spawn with the 3 OPs on the south and fight the south, actually. Kind of what Cobras Fumantes was doing here when they were playing as Germans, right? They were only spawning in the north, Gary. But yeah, it wouldn't be like easy. I mean, it's more CQB, right? You depend more on your reflexes and how good or how fast you aim. But I mean, having more people here in the south will kind of help you balance, you know. It's more versus less. Usually the more people wins, right? Usually. So yep, see here the able OP, it's holding itself practically. I mean, it's ooh, I believe that was a grenade. Great toss there. I don't know who it was, but OP is gone. Able is here. Chora replaces the OP. Here we have the push of Vanguarda, basically. Ooh, it was a good rocket. Nice try. To kill victorious, practically. Here we have the south spawn with the new OP here by Able. One people down for Vanguarda. Crossfire here. There goes Battlefield, showing why he has those 3 strips. Have here Vanguarda trying to push too far, I would dare to say. Hero only. PT just having fun, just a chill guy here on the north. And on the south, we finally see Cobras Fumantes managing to go a little bit forward, start pushing in. But I know OP is still here for Able. Who kills 1 people defending it. Bragg is going to be defending that OP. No people defending the OP. I believe it's about to go down here by nice KMD. No, they're holding. Oh, Braga's still alive. No longer. There go the spawn. Yep, doesn't seem to be able to hold much longer. This OP basically. Nice KMD tries. There goes, OP is gone. The officer is gone too. Able has to start once again. There's the Agari. See, from Agari. Spanglish, you know. this is practically the situation right now. I mean, we have this Cs here with the MG. We're seeing a massive push right now by Cobras Fumantes right there, which managed to push a little bit back Vanguarda right now. Getting some cap progress actually there by soft cap only. We're inside the last 15 minutes, by the way, of this second round. Great awareness, I believe, by Skyline. They're getting a... I forgot the name. Here we see Davi there, infiltrating, managed to get quite close to the hard point, inside actually, by a little, no longer. I believe it was 22 who saw him and got him. But Cobras Fumantes is once again on this hedgerow here, where they had a few OPs, at least one before. Ooh, 3 or 4 kills there. I believe it was by Victorious or Seb. It was an STG, I believe. So these are the 3 OPs as of now of Cobras Fumantes. This is the only thing I kinda don't like about casting 18s, is that it reaches a moment where it's just nothing more to mention, right? I mean, it's strategically speaking, I mean, no, yeah, we actually can speak a little bit about strategy here. And knowing that the best advance that Cobras Fumantes managed to do and hold it as of now is going to be this OP here. So it's kind of hard, you know, because it will be remove one OP from here and start bring the other one here and start to push here on the south with more people. The thing is that they are going to completely overrun you here because you're just fighting with one OP instead of 2. And if you told some people to keep fighting this place from the new OP you place here, they're having to come here at the Gary, so it's going to be all the way, all this path, you know, this road they have to. Ooh, someone got the GT sims here. And well, finally Baker advances his OP, a little bit at least, and manages to cross the main road here that divides Hospice in two, practically. Able OP still alive. Now the question is, are they going to be able to keep this area here? Because we see once again a Vanguarda pushing to this edge road, the limit. OP still alive. I don't know exactly where. In this bush. I think you now knows where the OP is, and there goes he goes for the run. He gets the OP. Charlie is still here on the south. We see some people finally playing here on the north for Cobras Fumantes. Is going to be Davey and Lone versus 22 and GT. The progress here being that has been made being erased here by Vanguarda right now. Skyline leading here on the south. Davey perishes on the north. Ooh, great shot there by Shenlong on Eufrasio. Gets a second kill. GT doing headshots only. Dies anyway. Khalil officer is going. I wonder if you gonna place an OP here, you know, based that we don't have yet the able OP once again here in the mid. So yeah, swapping that OP right now would be very dangerous actually. There we have a able. I don't know. OP placement just in case for Vanguarda. Have this one here, and this one here. Well protected actually, knowing that Vanguard is always playing in front of their OPs. It's never right there on the line. And I believe Vanguarda should be able to note that there is no more people trying to push this area here. So one of two, they push to the limit, or they start fighting somewhere else, said south or north, right? So I wonder what's going to happen. We are 7 minutes away of the end of the match. Remember, we started on the clock being 1 hour 23 minutes and 00 seconds. So yeah, it's going to be a time for the match at 0:53:00 seconds. GT is aware his mate got killed. He's going to be able to see Khalil. I believe he was, but unable to kill him. Marks exactly where Khalil is. Very nice call, by the way. Very close. Nice KMD. Ooh, he's going straight for the mark, not looking left. Killed by Khalil. And Aliel is going straight, doesn't look right. Gets killed by a spear and the guy that he just killed, basically. And here we have Abel fighting on the south. Once again, we see Baker falling behind. They had the OP here, they advanced it, but once again, they are back over there on the trench. Comparación is going to be stuck. Teams. A long range engagement. Here we see Sanchez. I could be saying very, very racist things right now, and I'm so tempted, but I'm not. I won't. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that, because yes, they flipped the map. A bit more water. V2, I believe, who are going to win against two nice KMDs, the only guy remaining here for Vanguarda. 4 more minutes to go. Let me do just an alt tab in case. Yes, everything is in order. Toby's managed to get here to the outside fence of the backyard of this mansion here. Now the question is he going to risk it? There comes the push. Not GT, but the Siberian shooting. GT, better reflexes there. Great shooting there by the Vanguarda guys, getting killed. Killing actually the 4 guys pushing them. Now Terriaga and Khalil are the only ones left. For sure they're about to spawn in the OP here and defend and help Khalil. Toby's died, by the way, we see him here right now. Up there. Last 2 minutes of match. Remember, we end at minute 53. Situation is not looking good for Cobras Fumantes right now. Where my dog randomly decides to bark. I don't know what he wants. Just open the door, you know, for them to go out and take a lead, you know, but no. On the last minute point, just got contested there for a second. I believe it's going in favor of Cobras Fumantes. which, being honest, I don't really think it's going to be for too long. We saw how the match developed the first round and practically this whole 13 minutes, right? Exactly. People missing only and running straight into the circle, right? The OP is right behind it. Point has been completely defended. 26 more seconds to go. And there we have it. Point has been completely defended there for Vanguarda. See the last attempts here by Cobras Fumantes to reach the hard point. And there goes. It's going to be time. It's going to be a 2-0. 2-0 for Vanguarda. And GG's for both teams, actually. Here, the last push, at least that push over there and something over here too. Well done by Cobras Fumantes, being, let's be honest, the least skilled team of these two. Of these two teams, let's be honest, Vanguarda is the best, the better one. Things how they are. But yeah, I mean, first round, of course, they wiped Cobras Fumantes, but in this second round, Cobras Fumantes managed to at least hold a little bit longer, you know, and not in the line practically, because being in this line is not holding, you're just being pushed out completely, right? But having people here, it's holding actually. So issues to both teams, and that's going to be it. See you on the next one. I'm just done, you know. Let's just finish it here.